Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Continuing our top 15 series, we've got something special lined up for you today. I know so many of you have been asking for a customer reviews analysis for this one. Well, we're finally doing it, but before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details. So, this color laser printer has been settling into my office lately, and I wanted to share what it's been like living with it after years of finicky inkjets. I was done fighting clogged heads and drying cartridges, the whole ritual of cleaning, swapping inks, printing 3 pages, then repeating. With this laser setup, the toner lasts way longer, think 2,000 pages or more, and there's none of that creeping print drama. First thing that stood out was the photo print moment. I tossed a photo into the queue, not expecting a miracle, and the color looked bright and the blacks felt bold. It wasn't just a one-off either. The printer handles color pretty well for a home office machine, and the copier is simple enough to operate without pulling your hair out. The Wi-Fi connection stayed solid for me, which is a big deal because I don't want to babysit a printer every time I need a quick copy. Now, I didn't touch the fax much, so I can't rate it properly, but it felt similar to the scanner in terms of setup vibes. Like it exists, but I wasn't going to conquer that beast right now. The real headaches came with scanning. The box included a setup disk, which made me think everything would be smooth, but that wasn't the case. It set up wireless and installed the printer driver, but the scanner part just wouldn't cooperate. Documents wouldn't feed, and it wouldn't connect to the computer. So I hopped online and found there are Windows 10 specific quirks you have to work through, which the manual doesn't spell out cleanly. The steps were a little fiddly, but doable once you hear them. Create a dedicated user-like scanner for the scanner access. Decide whether you want a shared folder under My Documents or a central C drive location for multiple users. Set up proper sharing permissions for everyone. Then point the printer's web interface to your computer's IP and the shared name. You also have to add a scanning profile in the computer's devices and printers area, making sure the document feeder is selected. It's a lot of little moves, but not impossible, just not as plug-and-play as you'd hope. On the bright side, the payoff is worth it. I even discovered the Dell Document Hub app for iOS, scanned an invoice from my phone, and saved it as a PDF to iBooks. That little flow felt like magic, and it's exactly the kind of convenience I wanted for a small business. One caveat I'd share is the lack of a running print tally, which is fine for most folks, but a small bummer for tracking usage. And the setup guide could be clearer. Still, the tech support I encountered was genuinely helpful. They followed up, even remotely connected to my system to fix things. A year in, the printer still performs well. I've swapped out color cartridges for non-OEM options to save costs, which required a manual settings tweak to accept them, but it works. If you're after a solid color laser printer for light to moderate daily use, and you value not fighting ink every other week, this is a solid pick that won't leave you disappointed. Alright, that's going to be it for today. Thanks for sticking around, and I'll catch you in the next video.